Hey everybody, it's TotalGamerJunkie and I'm welcoming you all back to my channel. Now when we last left off, Morgana turned into some other animal and she's not a badass self, she's actually nice, and like I remember I turned into this goddamn lion. I snapped that what's his name, Rocky, yeah, I snapped that Rocky's neck. It was like so amazing. Took a cannonball to the face and I survived. So anyways, I'm up to this part where Liko's like, I know that you and she had something going on before this. Nothing else puts a strain on a relationship like turning into someone else, huh? So I can say yes so I assume what this means is I can say yes it does and ends the relationship, or I can say actually, because like in this route I'm going for her, so, and I'll go for Liko in the next route anyway, so I might as well just say actually, you know, just get this route over with. I'm sure there are other routes where I can be with her anyway, but like, I just want to stick to it with this one. Sure, the new Morgana's annoying, but the old one was annoying too, wasn't she? Just in a different way, she still matters to me, and I still care about her, and she's even more beautiful than before. No, she is not, at least in my opinion. If you say so. The merchant didn't say that there was this enchanted talisman. Oh wait, sorry. The merchant did say that there was this enchanted talisman capable of instilling certain traits. So what happened to Morgana is different than what happened to you, me, and Tam Tam. Our looks changed, but well, Tam Tam and I didn't really change who we were. But you, Mila, come on. Are you really going to stand there and tell me you are the same person you were when we first met? Of course, I didn't change, my circumstances did. I merely adapted and the coins took notice. I suppose that's one way of looking at it, but I remember when you were small and weak. Remember when you first met Rocky, you were too scared to say a word. You were once small and weak too, and I don't remember you saying anything to Rocky that day.
I don't usually think of myself as really all that different on the inside. But I guess that's a good point. If I went back to that day, of course I'd act differently. Makes you wonder, though. Is Morgana really acting differently because she's got the traits of someone else? Or is this the person Morgana would have always been if she'd never become a pirate?
What do you mean? Just imagine if all the pain and misery of Morgana's life, being born in a jail, being abducted by Rocky, losing Darius, imagine if none of that happened, if none of that ever happened. Maybe Morgana might be nice. Maybe she's more herself now than she ever was before. I like Morgana, became tough in the face of a challenge. Does that mean I was more myself when I was weak and scared? Oh, sorry. I, like Morgana, became tough in the face of a okay, yeah. Sorry, I was just confused for a second there. I didn't say that. You implied it, didn't you? I think we all are who we choose to be. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what the coins say, don't they? Become what you seek. The hardships we've endured haven't turned us away from who we are. They've revealed our true nature, and my nature is strength. I guess if you are right, that means my nature is strength too. A year ago, I never would have thought those words would cross my lips. It still doesn't sound quite right. Thanks. Alright, so I could have said I'm interested in him too. So if I would have said like Morgana is different, like I don't like her the way she is, then would have this been unlocked? Or would I have not had to pursue a romance with her in this route, and then that option would become available? Don't think it is. No, it's not. Alright, thanks. You are all going to want to see this. See the X on the map there? Yeah, I see it. It's a very pretty letter, X. Liko, did you draw it yourself? Who invited Captain Sunshine over here? I know, right? She's so chipper, I hate that. What is she? Is she like a ram or a goat or something? I don't know. Liko did. He said we all wanted to see his drawing, and I think I didn't make the X. It just showed up on its own after we got that last coin. This must be a signal of some kind. We must be getting close to the end of our journey. Let's chart a course. We should be almost there. I can see the shore in the distance. You better look in the other direction. I see another ship coming. It's Rourke's crew. Is it Rourke's? Yeah. Sorry, I thought I misread that part, but I didn't. Damn, their map must have led them here too. It's perfect. We'll finally get to finish off what remains of the crew. Ready the cannons. Cannons? You just want to shoot first and ask questions later? That's the idea. You've got a problem with that? Why, of course I do. We can't just kill them. We have got to try to talk out our differences. Walk a mile in each other's shoes. You've lost your mind. They are the people that made your life a living hell, remember? And we are going to totally destroy them. We are the Dread Pirates, damn it. We can prove who we are without having to kill anyone, you know. Obviously, Mila, you have some anger issues to work out, but we don't have time for this. We've got to load the cannons now. Load them and I'll stand in front of them. Violence should be our last resort. You know, I hate to interrupt this civil and very productive debate, but that ship, it isn't Rourke's. What? How can you tell? It's far, far too big, and unfortunately, it's headed right for us. Damn, that thing is huge. Who could it be? We'll know soon enough. Looks like they are sending over a raft. Great, I'm sure we can straighten this whole thing out. With fists of fury, we'll straighten them out. Oh, it's that dragon lady again. I know, yep, that's it. I knew I'd see you again, Dread Pirates, and now she lifts Rourke's crew. Brock, Mary, what are you doing here? I'm arresting these two here on suspicion of piracy, and I realized the two of us had a common enemy, the Dread Pirates. Though I'm a little disappointed not to find your leader, Morgana. Where is she? I'm right here, hon. Not to worry, I had a feeling you might not recognize me. You see, there were these merchants or love gurus, as they prefer. Enough, the treasure belongs to the Queen. Oh, I'm sure as soon as you have it, you'll turn it right over to her, won't you? Would you dare to question my loyalty to the Crown? Yeah, I kinda just did. You know what? It's not really any of your business what I do with those coins, is it? All you need to know is that giving them to me is the only way you're getting out of this alive. What? As you can clearly see, your little ship is vastly outgunned. If you don't hand over the coins, you will be totally obliterated. I'm not totally sure what that word means, but it sounds just a little dark. This is dark. Surrender or die. It doesn't get any darker than that. You'll really kill us just to get your way? I think what we need is a nice bottle of rum. We can sit, talk this out, get to know each other a little better. Oh my god. I don't like this Morgana. I don't like her one bit. She's too chipper. Are you sure you're really Morgana? It doesn't matter who she is. All that matters is that they cooperate. This isn't going to happen. Then you've chosen death. You can't kill us without killing yourself. What do you mean? I mean, I'm pretty sure we can. You're on our ship, aren't you? That makes you our hostages. Hostages? What an ugly word, Mila. These people are our guests. Oh my god, she's so irritable. If they give the order to fire while they are still here, they'll blow themselves up. And we are not going to let them leave. You're not? I know, this isn't how you said it would go.
Stop lying. They can't prevent us from leaving. I've already given my men the order to fire if any harm comes to me. They're watching us from a spyglass right now. It doesn't matter if I die or not. My ship will still be standing, while yours will be nothing but driftwood. What remains of my crew will complete the mission for us. If you surrender, we all live. If you attack me, we all die. Either way, we live. The only question is, do you want me to see?
Well, I guess this is it. We tried our best. A lot of good that did. Brock, Mary, I know you'll try to do the right thing when it comes to deciding what to do with the coins. Deep down, I know that. Oh, enough with this pathetic sniveling. Hand them over. My patience is wearing thin. No, never. I can't accept defeat. Mila, we've lost. There's nothing we can do. Nothing. Nothing? Pride goes before a fall, isn't that right? I know this isn't what you wanted to happen, Mila, but one day you'll look back on this and... No, I can't yield and I won't bow. You can, you will, you must. Nobody tells me what to do. I'm just grabbing it by the neck. Am I gonna kill her too? It's the cannonballs firing. Is that the end or... No, because I was gonna say, is that like a dead end or something? Because you know, if games like these are like multiple endings and some are like end quickly than others or something. Where are we? The Imperial Palace, obviously. That joke never gets old, eh, Tam Tam? Liko, Mila, Tam Tam, you are alright? I'm so relieved and so full of joy and so completely, totally... Morgana, Vanilla is certainly optimistic, don't get me wrong, but have you ever heard the phrase, you can have too much of a good thing? Isn't it good time, not good thing? No, I'm not sure I have, but it doesn't stop me from being totally grateful that... Alright, I'll be the one to say it. Mila, what the hell were you thinking? Yeah, I'm as happy as a clam that we are alive, but we could have all been killed. Surrender wasn't an option. Yes, it was. You might not have agreed that it was the right decision, but it literally was an option. One that all of us wanted to take except you. All of you stop fighting. It hurts my ears. It hurts your ears? We don't know where we are or why we are here. We don't even know if we are still in danger. But no, bickering comes first. Am I right? I don't see any sign of Anora's ship in the distance. This supposed to be the place where X marks the spot, right? Why aren't they here? Speak of the devil. Prepare to die. Mila, no. Haven't you killed enough people for one day? Wait, Brock, Mary, where are you going? Away from that crazy woman, that's where. What are you doing? We have to fight them. What possible threat could they be? They are clearly marooned here just like we are. So learning where we are and figuring our way out might be easier with 6 instead of 4. And we can let them know we didn't mean them any harm either. Our ship was destroyed, we were nearly killed, and you want to make nice with the bastards that are responsible. Are you even listening to yourself, Mila? You were the one responsible for what happened. I guess that's true, but technically Anora's to blame. She's the one that ordered the captain if any harm happens to her. So really, she's the reason the ship sunk, not because Mila attacked. How dare you? Calm down. I'm sure deep down, Brock and Mary didn't want to hurt anyone. Just like deep down, Mila didn't want to get us killed, right? I couldn't have said that one better myself. Wait, were you serious about that? Liko, find us some shelter. Tam Tam, scout the rest of the beach and see if you spot anything. Be sure to apologize to Mary and Brock if you find them. Then there were 2. Mila, are you upset because I didn't give you a chore? Well, not to worry. I'm angry because I'm just angry, alright? Oh, whoops. What did I press? I pressed the right mouse instead of the left one. That brings up the pause menu. There's that anger thing again. Want to talk about it? Talk? No. I want to bathe in Mary and Brock's blood. We must have our revenge. Mila, you already got your revenge. You killed Honora, you killed Rocky, right? Do you have to kill everyone that's ever worked for them, too? Nah, she doesn't want me to, so I guess no. Of course not. You worked for Rocky, didn't you? But then after that, you and I became friends, right? So why can't you befriend Mary and Brock? They deserve to die, Morgana. Plus, my way is easier. It sure is. You could choose to kill Mary and Brock pretty easily, couldn't you? But why not find a way to get us out of this without hurting anyone? I bet you'll feel better for it. What's the matter, Mila? Aren't you up for a challenge? I'm always up for a challenge. Using reverse psychology on me, I see. Okay, this is starting to get fun. Okay, if you're really up for a challenge, why not prove it? Yeah, I'll prove it. I see what she's doing. She's using reverse psychology against me. Fine, I'll prove it. I'll do what we need to do to get out of this without harming anyone. Mila, I'm so proud of you learning to be non-violent. Just think, you and Brock and Mary could all be fast friends before you know it. Don't talk to me like that. Why do you need me to be all friendly anyway? Can't Liko or Tam Tam do it? Oh, I'm sure they can. But Mila, it's you who's most important. Me? Why? You were the one that killed Rocky, and you were the one who killed Honora. You've killed 2 of their bosses in 2 months, haven't you? Like, I don't even know like what the time skips are, because it doesn't give you like a few weeks later or a few months later. It doesn't really give you any detail. I hadn't looked at it that way. They must really want you dead. Then why do you want me to talk to them? Because, Mila, that's what friendship is all about. Overcoming differences. Darius and I were once enemies. Then we became the best of friends. And you and I didn't like each other very much when we first met, did we? I don't like you now. I like the old you. Then you became the person I trusted most in the world. That's what... hopefully we can change you back. That's what we need to do with Brock and Mary. Where do you think they went anyway? I've got bad news and worse news. Don't say it like that. Maybe the bad news is just good news. We haven't thought about the right way yet. Fine, I've got great news and even greater news. The great news is there's no, it's going to be one, there's no sign of Brock or Mary or any other members of Honora's crew, or Honora's ship, or any other ship, or any sign of civilization of any kind. And I checked the entire coastline. The greater news is that I was able to walk the entire coastline because we are on an island, a very, very small one. Isn't that just wonderful? Let me see if I have this right. We're trapped on an island with Mary and Brock. We have no ship and no way to leave. Did I leave anything out? Well, at least 2 members of the crew have a jump start on going crazy. Can't forget that. Now, let's try to avoid the name calling. Liko, what did you find? We could take shelter in a series of caves. From the footprints I found, I think Mary and Brock are already inside. Fantastic. I can't wait to get reacquainted. There you are. Were you trying to hide from us? Well, no need for that. We've decided not to kill you. Isn't that great? Oh yeah, I feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Get it? Because she's like a rabbit. I'm pretty sure she's a rabbit and rabbits are fuzzy. We've got to find a way to work. We've got to find a way to work together to find our way out of here. If there is a way out of here, what do you mean? I mean, for all you know, Morgana, we could be stuck here for the rest of our lives. Hold it. I still can't believe that's Morgana. It's hard to imagine the coins being that cruel. Oh, I get it. You don't recognize me because of my hair, right? Among other things. Ah, yeah, the hair. That must be it. Well, since this is a small island, we're going to have big hearts. Why don't we sit down in a circle and... We are going to sleep outside. You want to play nice with us? Why not start by leaving us the hell alone? we should get our sleep too. It's been a long day. Can't sleep, can't you? Sorry, something in my throat. Of course I can. I'm sleeping right now, actually. This is all just a dream. I wish anything but being stuck on this rock with Brock and Mary. I can't even look at them without wanting to wring their necks. Because they killed Darius, him, and who knows how many others. They have to pay for their crimes. But I made a promise to the captain. I wonder, do you believe all criminals have to pay for their crimes, Mila? Are you saying Mary and Brock don't deserve to suffer? Sure, they might deserve to, but are all thieves and killers irredeemable? You know, Mila, I didn't have the cleanest past before coming on board. If you're going to punish anyone, I might end up in that wicked camp myself. I don't know what you are guilty of other than a bad joke or two. Well, you haven't heard the full story of Tam Tam, have you? Why would I need to? You didn't stab me in the back, did you? Well, no, not you. Then, so what? Ah, I see it now. So you only care about something if it affects you personally. I didn't say that. Are you trying to make me angry? No, I'm trying to make you think. What's bothering you, Mila? Why are you so desperate to prove yourself? I let Darius die. You did? They killed him while I just stood there and watched. I was so weak that I couldn't do anything to stop it.
Nobody could do anything to stop it, Mila. Nobody. That's just how life is sometimes. You don't have to keep trying to make up for what you did or didn't do that day. I mean, nobody knows how things might have turned out if you acted differently.
That's true. I know the rest of the crew is thinking about how things would have turned out if I just surrendered to Honora. Maybe you made the right call there too. Maybe Honora would have tried to kill us anyway, and she'd have all the coins. Or maybe Morgana would have talked us into all sitting down with that rum she suggested. Maybe afterwards we play spin the bottle. You know what I mean? See you later. Alright, so that option's unlocked. I can just say that, but in this walkthrough I'm sticking with the goat fat Morgana, you know? Even though she's not the one I wanted. But still, I gotta see it through. Yep, see you later. You are? Oh my, I've always wanted to serve someone just like you. Grr, slice, hack, die. What are you doing? What's it look like, idiot? I'm not really sure. That's why I asked. I'm bored, so I'm remembering some more exciting times. More exciting? What exactly was going on? Oh, that is a fun story. So there was the baker, seemed nice at first, really excited to meet me. Then she played this terrible prank on her boss. Boy was he mad, which was great, you know. Wait, why was that great? Because it meant I got to slit her throat, of course. Sorry I asked. You don't even know who I am, do you? Just let me fish and stop bothering me. And how are you two doing this morning? Hungry, that's how I'm doing. There's nothing I'd like more than to fix you both a hearty breakfast. Unfortunately, we don't have any food, but I'm sure that will change soon. Mary, you'll probably get lucky and catch a fish any minute now. I wouldn't count on it, unless you like the idea of starving to death. Of course not. Why would you say such a terrible thing? Then you might be waiting a while. Times like this, Mary, do you ever get homesick? I miss my ship, if that's what you mean. No, I meant, do you miss your family, your castle? Mila, she was a princess before she met Rocky. I bet you could have just clapped your hands and had any food you'd like brought to you on a silver platter. She was a princess, really? That beats fishing any day for me. Hard to imagine her as a princess. I don't miss anything about that. I'd rather hunt my own fish than be coddled by servants. I can imagine Darius as a prince though. He just has that royal air about him, you know, that regalness, I think is how you say it. Like, because you know, regal people, regalance, I think that's how you say it. Well, I know I'd never have given up being a princess to join a pirate ship. You were very brave. What do you know about it? You were born in jail. I don't know what it's like to be a princess, but I thought about it a lot. You see this little necklace? I've heard the story about that stupid necklace before. I don't need to hear it again. Morgana, just leave me alone, will you? Fine, if that'll make you happy. I notice you haven't sent me away yet. Would asking you to go do any good? Probably not. There you go. So, what was it like to serve Honora? About the same as serving Rocky, that's how it was. Will you find another crew to serve with now that she's dead? I'm not joining your sorry lot if that's where you are headed. Don't call us that. Or what? If you're going to kill me, just do it quick and clean. Don't talk me to death. No, Mary, I'm not going to kill you. I don't see why. If I was your size and you were mine, I'd gut you like a fish. I made a promise to someone. Let me guess. Goody two-shoes Morgana. If I knew there was a chance I'd end up like her, I'd never have hunted for these stupid coins. Is she really so bad? God, yes. Have you heard her? Happy all the time, wants people not to get hurt. I became a pirate so I could hurt people. You did? Is that so hard to believe? Nothing makes me happy except seeing others unhappy. Nothing gives me pleasure except watching others in pain. When I was little, I'd practice on feral mice, cutting off their tails, slicing out their hearts. At home, they didn't understand. The servants even called me Scary Mary. Once I met Rocky, I knew I'd found my tribe. I knew I'd be given a lifetime of joy. I'd be happy if you killed me right now. I'd die knowing you felt bad about breaking your promise to Morgana, and that would please me. So don't pretend we can be friends. We'll always be in two different worlds. So what? So what? Yeah. So you like to hurt people. Why should that matter to me? It matters. It matters a lot. Aside from Rocky, everyone I've told that story to has looked at me like I was messed up in the head. Just think how differently your life might have turned out if you had looked for another person who wouldn't judge you. I never thought. So we're gonna become friends now. Here's Brock. Think you'll find it? Find what? Whatever it is you're looking for, darling. Probably not. I mean, I don't even know what it is I'm trying to find. That does tend to complicate things. But there's got to be some secret to this place, right? We couldn't just be here for no reason. Maybe you're here so I can smash your head against the wall. Ah ha ha. Morgana wouldn't like that, right? Because she's nice all of a sudden. I could tell her you slipped on some wet sand, that it was an accident. But Tam Tam, you know. Would I tattle? Maybe. The caves are pretty deep. I don't think anyone would even hear you scream. Why are you so mad at me anyway? You killed Darius. You shot a cannon at me, you shot a cannon right in the face. So, we were pirates fighting. Isn't that just what we do? I admire your elegant simplicity, Brock, and I'll leave you be. So, you are down here, not knowing what you are trying to find. We don't have a lot of food or water, and Mary says there's not enough wood around here to build a new ship, so I was hoping for a coin. Ah, you think the map was leading us to the last of the coins? Coins? Sure, heck, I'd even take one of those fancy wish-granting genie lamps. You know, some kind of magical snap your fingers and we're out of here kind of deal. Where would you go? Not really sure there either. Guess I should have thought of that first. Morgana invited me to join your crew. That's not gonna happen. Why not? We're not good enough for you? Well, you don't have a ship for one thing. True enough. And Morgana is so... I mean, we used to hate each other all the time. Back on Rocky's ship, we were always fighting. About what? Oh, this and that. Rocky kind of encouraged it. That's how it goes on a pirate ship, you know. But when I saw Morgana today, tried to give me a hug. Can you believe it? A hug so bad. I'm more of a love at a distance kind of guy. Is that why you joined Rocky's crew?
Oh, you want to know that story? Fine, fine, fine. It's not like we got anything better to do.
I think this is the first time I've heard his voice.
I was working as a busboy at this little cafe, making barely enough to avoid living on the streets. After Rocky shook down my boss and left, I dropped a glass. You know, it happens, right? Then the guy just starts wailing on me. Yelling, screaming, calling me every name in the book just 'cause I dropped a glass. And then he says, thanks to Rocky, he won't be able to pay us for this week. Of course, he could afford new shoes for himself, but not...
Is there a point to this story?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Anyway, after that, I thought, what the hell am I doing? I'm just working for a pirate captain myself, aren't I? He screams at us, he steals our money, he cares about himself more than anyone else. Only difference is Rocky's just better at it.
Better at what? Being a bastard? You got that right, but it takes a tough soul to take the pressure, doesn't it? Maybe that's why Morgana joined your ship and then went nutso on you guys. You'd be dead if it wasn't for her. You say Morgana is nuts because she's kind. Morgana's kindness is the only reason why you are still talking. Without her, you'd be dead silent. You should be grateful she is who she is. Grateful to her? Nah, ungrateful to you. Me? If Morgana asked me not to kill someone, I'd have done it anyway just to spite her. But you must really care about her, huh? That's what I'm grateful for and nothing else. What's the situation? Found any significant sources of food or fresh water? Any materials to build a ship? Not yet, but the good news is that thanks to how difficult things are now, we'll be very grateful and relieved and happy once we do find a way out of this. If we find a way out. But the situation is far more important. But your situation is far more important. Mila, how has it gone with Brock and Mary? I tried, Morgana. I really did. I talked, I listened, and I didn't punch them once. Even though they were really asking for it. Fantastic news. Oh, I'm so overjoyed. I'm not sure if it made any difference to them. To Brock and Mary? No, of course not. It would take time to heal all the wounds they got serving Rocky. Oops, sorry. There we go. I know because it took me a long time too. One chat can't put a smile back on their faces. Not right away. Then why do you act like it was so important? I didn't ask you to play nice with Brock and Mary to help them, Mila. I did it to help you. What? Look at you, angry all the time. Want to solve every problem with violence? Well, I learned that from you, Morgana, and now you're nice, so I have to play nice. God damn it. So, you used to be like that too. I know, Mila, and I'm afraid I may have been a bad influence on you, but if you followed in my footsteps once before, you can do it again, right? You have to learn to stop fighting. Stop fighting? How? Why? We are pirates, aren't we?
Nobody wants to be a pirate. Not all the time, anyway. Look at us, Mila. I could be angry at you for destroying the pirate's fate. That's the only real home I've ever known. It's the only thing I have left of Daddy's. Now it's gone. I'm not mad.
Morgana, I'm sorry I destroyed the ship. Shush. No need for apologies. All I need you to know is that I care about you. Yeah, I'm interested in you. I think that was implied when I first said it before. When you were normal. I've always cared about you. Even when we first met. Especially then. You want to know why I was so upset about you showing up? I thought you might replace me. Replace you? Darius seemed so interested in what happened to you. He was the only real friend I ever had. What if he started to think better of you than he did of me? That's why I didn't want you to join, or Liko. But nobody knew that. I was just this scary mad woman. You were terrified of me, weren't you? I'm never scared. Today's Mila is never scared, sure. But come on, Mila, compared to who you were when we first met, you've probably changed more than me, and you didn't need a love guru to do it, did you? That's true. I guess I was a little scared. You could be pretty intimidating. Aw, I wish that little Mila was here right now. I'd scoop her in my arms, give her a big hug, and tell her there's nothing to be scared of ever again. We're trapped on an island without any way to escape or even survive, and you tell me I'd never have to be scared again? Exactly. If these are our last moments, why waste them feeling blue? Why not be happy? Do you know what I mean, Mila? I think I do. I just said like I think I do. I was like I think I know. I think I do, and then it's like oh shit, that's what Mila said too. I think I do. I don't want to feel blue, and I don't want to feel angry. I just want to feel loved. Yeah. Well, you're in luck there, Mila. I love you. I've always loved you. After what happened to you, Morgana, I wasn't sure that I guess it was dumb to ever doubt things, huh? I love you too. Oh, that's nice. But I love the old you, not this you, but I'm still going down the route anyway. I just wish we had more time together. We weren't about to die. It's going to be okay, Mila. Everything's going to be okay. There's nothing to be scared of ever again. Oh, we're getting a nice... Oh, it's a nice picture there. Nice cuddle. Ugh. No, I want the old Mila back. I mean, not the old Mila, the old Morgana. Storm might be coming in outside. Storm? What storm? I don't feel anything. That's her way of saying, mind if we join you? Brock, shut up. We'd love to have you as our guest. These aren't exactly your caves, so guess getting tongue-tied. These aren't exactly your caves, so we technically aren't. Oh, whatever. Fine. We are happy to be here. You satisfied? Yes, I am. The hell? What just happened? Where are we? Indigo. You're in the Library of Forbidden Knowledge. But how'd we get here? Very simple. You passed the test. What test? What are you talking about? You were just trapped inside a magic book. It was a test. That's what this library is. Books for testing the people to see if they are worthy of the coins. The book is supposed to measure camaraderie, but how much of that did you lot have really? I wasn't sure if Mila's real motivation was to try to change or just to prove a point to Morgana. But the book said you passed, so I guess that's that. What about our ship? Your ship was destroyed and you washed up on shore before you could wake up. I placed you inside one of the books, the island, but how could we fit in one of those teeny little things? Forget about that. What happened to the rest of our crew? They gathered up the coins from the wreckage of the pirate's fate, then they came here. I placed them into a book too, the Infinite Cafe. Unfortunately, they didn't pass. Ah, those guys. I'm not surprised. So when do they get a redo? I'm afraid you don't understand. They are trapped inside that book. Forever. Forever? Oh, how awful. Look on the bright side. Less shares of that treasure, right? That treasure isn't meant to be shared between us. Darius wanted to use it to help everyone. Well, between us, we have all the coins now, don't we? I believe you do, yes. Your journey is at an end. Gather them all here. Now, change the world. And how exactly do we do that? Oh, that's for you to decide for yourselves. Hey, it's your money, isn't it? But farewell. I'm glad he gave us such precise instructions. We don't need instructions, Tam Tam. We are supposed to stay true to the captain's plan. Right. And that would be helping people, getting rid of worry, pain, suffering, fear, getting rid of them completely. Yes. Hold it. Ever hear the phrase, necessity is the mother of invention? No, I haven't. I don't think so. If people don't have any problems, why would they need to better themselves? Yeah, what's wrong with that? Sounds like a great world to me. I think what Mary's trying to say is that people need a little darkness if they want to seek the light. Why would they need to seek the light if we can make it bright out all the time? Because there could be terrible consequences that we can't even imagine. That's fear, isn't it, Liko? What? You don't want to get rid of fear because you're afraid. You don't want to get rid of worries because of your worries. You don't want to get rid of pain because of all the pain it might cause. See how myopic you are? Don't even know what myopic means. I'll have to look it up. Mila, I'm sure they didn't mean it. No, they need to hear this. People can go their whole lives burdened by feelings of shame, guilt, rage, regret. That was nearly my life, wasn't it? Well, no more. Today, we heal everyone, now and forever. So what are we doing? So is that all the coins merged into one? All pain, suffering, worry, and fear were banished from the world forever, creating a new era of eternal happiness for all. But just as light cannot shine without darkness, so it is that joy cannot be fully appreciated without sorrow. Oh, that's it? Alright. Yeah, actually that guy, Vulcan Fox, he's working on something else. I forget what this other game he's got, but it's another animal one with like transformations in it, apparently. Actually, it's on Kickstarter. Anyways, do I just tap that? Yep. That's everything. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll have to make a second walkthrough and make different choices. Yes, there's the one I want. So, Mila can... T.F.WRIGHT versus alternate Tam Tam. Oh, okay, I did not know that. And those are various different transformations, I assume. And there's Mila. And that's everything. Sapper, visual novel maker for the beta testing teams, extraordinary work, backers, can't reach the project. I think that's everything, is it? Yeah, thanks for playing Play the Pirates Fate again for a new adventure with 8 unique block paths and over 24 endings. You never know what you might find. Well, I'm gonna need T.F.WRIGHT to send me a list of all these endings. I'm gonna need to know what I have to do. Alright, so that's everything. I really hope you all enjoyed it, and really all enjoyed this walkthrough, and I have to make another one to make different choices. But I still got to finish Resident Evil and Assassin's Creed, so I want to get them out of the way first before I make any other walkthroughs. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.